A pilot who was flying a plane at an altitude of 1,000 meters suddenly realized that the compass of his plane has gone bad. Immediately, he took out the emergency manual and tried to find a solution. As per the instructions of the manual, he turned on the radar switch, but the compass was still not showing the direction. Now Jack had no other option, so he called for help from the base, but there was no response. By this time, the plane did not have enough fuel to go back, and Jack decided to think calmly. He took a deep breath and then took out the map. He decided to head towards the nearest airport. He hoped that he would land safely without running out of fuel, but suddenly thick clouds and fog came. Without a compass, the plane had completely lost direction and started going round and round in the fog. Jack immediately reduced speed and altitude and adopted a triangular flight pattern for maximum fuel savings. He called again from the base, but still there was no response. Now he had only 300 pounds of fuel, which was enough for a 10-minute flight. If no one saw him, he might have to attempt a water landing. Jack's mental state was completely disturbed. Jack was heartbroken, but he quickly regained his composure. Looking at his girlfriend's picture, he decided to put everything at stake. He used backup fuel and prepared for an emergency landing in the sea. Then, suddenly he saw an old-fashioned fighter plane that came out of the clouds and appeared in front of him. Jack quickly called for help on the radio, but there was no response. Finally, the fighter plane disappeared into the fog. When Jack was about to give up hope, the fighter plane suddenly appeared again. It waved its wings and signaled Jack to follow it. Jack then signaled the pilot of the plane that he had only 3 minutes of fuel left. The pilot of the fighter plane immediately understood his signal and showed Jack the direction for a safe landing. Following the runway lights, Jack landed safely at a nearby airport. Then the pilot signaled Jack and the fighter plane flew away rapidly and disappeared. But these strange events are not over yet.